Dragon's Crown Pro on the PS4. This isn't a research stream, technically, but it's me finally playing this game on the PS4 for the first time. I have a playlist of about 30 videos on my channel from the PS3 version. Those were in SD. This is in glorious HD, which is 720p. We're only up to 30 FPS. You know, I don't know what to tell you. At any rate, this game was generously provided by the Carroll County Public Library System of Maryland, which is the same place they had the PS3 version. That which I now own, and I haven't played since I rented it. I haven't played it since I bought it. I don't know what to tell you.
All right.
Well, several things I don't know what to tell you at this point. We're gonna play with the archer lady this time. She's for expert players. We're not scared.
All right.
We played as the Amazon last time, so we'll play as her. Remember, because these characters do not level up in a group, you have to level them up one at a time, and she has that really... It just means you have a really tiny head. It's like her head is like... Her body is like 9 heads tall. Of course, one thing this game doesn't do very well, it's a sense of scale. Realistic proportions, you're in the wrong game. What did I call her? Yeah. Thai Elf? Forgot what I called her. Elf. Yeah, Thai Elf. Whatever. We'll go with that. I do like brown. I could be a dark elf. Those are always cool. We could go brown. Japanese, because duh, Japan. We could create another character later, but we'll just start with her for now. We're also gonna do the tutorial.
You seated yourselves and called for a stein of the finest mead. Your partner, Rani, is in a particularly good mood. Quaffing the bar's spirits buoyed your spirits. When things are lively, Rani will recount a certain tale.
So the characters are in Japanese, but the narrator's in English.
You were an adventurer, just starting out, and didn't know right from left. It was then that you first met.
After I took an arrow to the knee. Here we go. Okay, beginning basic tutorial. Hold down the... I'll use the left stick to run. Left stick to move. I do have a double jump. Hold the X button down while moving. But I can end the dash with a kick. But in case you're wondering, this particular recording is using the orchestral version of the soundtrack, I want to say. In fact, let me confirm that. Oh, that's my trackpad. We'll get to that later. Hold down the square button. Release, and you kick. You always end your dash with a kick. That's cool. R1. Combinations for unleash many different types of attack. Up. Up. I can slide by using down and square. So I can use an uppercut with up and square. Slide with down and square. Works for me. You can use square and create many different combinations. So in the air. Uppercut in the air. Diving attack in the air. Perfect. Circle button to fire an arrow. How do I cancel my shot? Yeah, I thought I had to press the left stick to cancel the shot. Defeat enemies or finding arrows in treasure chests. So I have limited arrows. That's why I'm an expert player. Square to use it while half use it. I can also aim. Well, I can press down. I can press down on the D-pad to cancel the arrow. Down. Down. Okay, that's cute. I got it. I'll take that. 10 shots left. Well, I can't hold down the button. Yeah, holding down the circle button doesn't do anything. terrible aim. Okay, option your slots can be used with left, right, and down. Okay, let's see. Down. Left. So left and right on the D-pad. Press down to use the heal potion. Okay, that's cool. The other alternative is to move with your D-pad and use the left stick to select your item. I don't know how I feel about that. It's cooldown period after using every item. I should remember this, but it's been like a year since I played this game. Maybe a year and a half. This is actually one of the first PS3 games I bought. And I liked it and all. But I wouldn't exactly call it a system seller. Break the wooden box. Whoops, wrong button. As I obtain food, I'll automatically begin eating it. I can restore up to 150% of my health, so it's like a overcharge system, I don't know. And all these Vanillaware games are about stopping and taking your time to eat. You can't eat on the run in these games, apparently. It's a thing. Which I find somewhat amusing.
Shall I open that door for you? The rogue Ranny inquired, after appearing from out of nowhere. He thought that it would be a simple matter to take advantage of your naivete and pocket some coin.
I can use the right stick, or I can use the trackpad. L1. I can also touch the pad, right? Yeah, I can touch the pad. Remember, on the PS3 version, you don't have that. But this is actually a holdover from the Vita, because the Vita gave you those touchscreen controls. But it's not that huge a part of the game, to be honest with you. I'm touching it. Okay, press L1. Tried to press L1. I tried to click on it. It wouldn't work.
Simple.
No. Okay, hold on. Well, crossbow. Thank you. Circle. So I can't attack in the air. I can't do anything. Well, I can dodge, so that's good. I can press R1. I can press R2 to dodge. That's about it. R1 and R2. Eh. Yeah, I can't do any combos on this. Oh, I can shoot him while he's down. That's good to know. Yeah, get my dash on. Yep, and I got an uppercut combo at the end of that. Yep, slide on the ground. You can get him while he's on the ground. See? You can wail on him if you know what you're doing. Doing an uppercut combo after you slide on him, it's good. That's a basic tutorial.
Since that point, you've been journeying under mutually beneficial terms. You handle combat, and Ranny handles locks.
And some of the loot, at least. Actually, I think we all get the loot. Okay, Ranny. Options. Let me confirm something. Yeah, background source. Forgot to change the music. So you didn't get to hear the orchestral version of that soundtrack. That's okay. And you can read the manual, of course, as I mentioned before. You can't really zoom in on it, I don't remember. I think you can zoom in on it. Just a second. Can't zoom. I can't zoom. Stupid video games. What's the point of having a manual who can barely even read it unless you squint up against the screen? Anyway. We can save our... Well, we don't need to save. Well, I guess we might as well save it. We can create a bunch of players if we want. And I didn't save my game online. My PS3 saves are stuck on that. If I can transfer my saves over to this system, that'd be great. But I'm not going to worry about that yet. I was going to mess around with this version, because I already own the PS3 version. I'm fine with that. So this goes down in price a bit more. I think this thing came out in 2017, this remastered version. Okay, so let's leave. So let's start our journey then. We'll do like one stage, then end this video. We're not going to do another playlist.
You came to Highland as an adventurer. Like many of your fellows, you strove to challenge the dangerous labyrinths here. The labyrinths were every bit as perilous as you'd heard. Most were lucky to even have their bones exit the ruins. You don't currently belong to the guild.
Fine.
I recommend registering. You can get jobs there and learn skills.
So how quickly can I leave? There it is.
Clad in full armor, the guildmaster, Samuel Joseph, stands in the center of the guild hall like a statue.
You had to pick the two most English names for this guild master.
He appraises you with a look and dismissively states that only worthless adventurers leave their equipment in disrepair.
Tetsuo Hayao Tetsuo, basically, right?
Your travels thus far have left your equipment positively thrashed. You resolve to rectify that before returning. The guildmaster directs you to Morgan's magic item shop. The magician is even able to repair magical equipment.
Okay. Remember, this is the very beginning of the game, so they make
To be
you go
deemed
through all this.
worthy by the Adventurers Guild, you must first repair your broken equipment.
So they gave me broken
You
equipment
conquer
so
a
I can learn how to
labyrinthine
fix
set
it.
of stairs, and Morgan Lisley, shopkeeper and witch, welcomes you to her establishment. There is no
yeah.
objects repair which does not fall under her purview, from ornate magic staves to rusted axes.
Welcome to my shop. What would you like?
Oh, there we go. Guess I broke it in training. We're good.
Adventurers come here not only for repairs, but for appraisals and to purchase magic items. You will visit Morgan often.
Mostly to dump my crap, as I recall. Main menu is now open.
Your
Click the
equipment
player.
is now unmarred. You should return to the guild and see if the guildmaster deems you worthy.
I'm clicking the player. Yep, I'm clicking the player. Let's press options. It's more reliable than clicking. Stupid trackpad. I think we're fine. When do we get our first mission already?
Once again, the guildmaster Samuel Joseph stands in the center of the guild hall, like a statue. With your equipment now in tip-top condition, you request to join the guild. Samuel issues you a test of skill. What will you do?
Yeah, I'll be the nice answer this time.
Your test is to help a warrior named Roland. Samuel says that you can find him in the ancient temple ruins. To prove your mettle for the guildmaster, you head to the ancient temple ruins to assist the warrior, Roland.
We'll get there in a second. Let's see, trackpad. Let's see, can't use any of this crap yet. Fine, go to the gate. We'll run over there first, so you get to see it.
A magic gate was recently found in the ruins on the outskirts of town. Use that to reach your destination.
Bye. Don't have any options here. I'm not going to say much. You can listen to a bit of the orchestral soundtrack.
Many things lie within
Though
the
it is kinda
ruins
low.
of the old Elysian temple. Some quiescent, some far less so. An ancient dragon, spoken of in myths, is said to have destroyed the Elysian civilization in
Free
one
Tinkerbell.
night. You liberated a fairy that
Yep.
was trapped in a cage.
A free Tinkerbell.
Outstanding. Oh my.
He's got to open that. Open that in a second, Randy. Did I do the two-step on his head? Pretty dope. Supposed to be an expert player, huh? Okay, you. Open that.
Outstanding. It's my turn. Done.
Yeah, not a lot of high-ranked treasure at this point. And I don't need the health, do I, right? Yeah, I'll eat it anyway. I stood still, so that means I'm going to eat automatically when I'm not.
You have made
moving.
your way to Roland. At the guild's behest, he is looking for adventurers who went missing in the ruins.
Try not to heave so much, Conan.
For you to pass your guild exam, you must help him. Roland tells you to search in the ruins that are submerged in water. Much time has passed since the missing were last seen. He tells you to bring back their bones if they are found dead.
Is that what he said? All I heard was grunting and heaving.
Ow!
What kind of game this is? Some Boris Vallejo crap going on here. Anime style.
Oh, I can do that.
Okay, yeah, grab that.
Let's see.
Some other crap I'm supposed to grab. There we go. Anything else I can grab? Well, at least the trackpad makes it easier for me to pick up tiny items like that. Yeah, so I can move. Wait. I'm supposed to be able to touch those, right? I can't do anything with those yet. I'm trying to remember when I can start unlocking those letters. You know, those symbols. Okay, I think I'm good. But again, the trackpad makes it a bit easier to let your finger rove around the map, find stuff like that. See, I'm doing alright. It's like Wii waggle controls. Delaware garbage. Yeah, you can jump and do that in the air, huh? Oh, did it wrong. Have to press up in the air to hold the arrow like that. Whoops. Ah, crap. Took a hit. Too bad I don't have any party members or anything. That might make this a lot easier. I got my arrows back. Spiders. Treasure!
Oh, yes. Simple.
Yes! That's the brain one said. Well, yeah, don't run into the spikes. There's a hole in the floor for a reason. I'm good. So is it always along the floor and the ceilings? Like, is it always along the floor in the background? Well, here we go. Missed. Gotta get that arrow back.
You have found the bones of a missing adventurer. Sometimes, the dead have been known to leave behind a message right before they
all
perish.
That loot. Well, we'll be taking her back to town, and well, it might be a he or her, I don't know, but eventually we'll be able to resurrect her. It'll be fine. Forgot where the boss was. I think it might have been here.
気をつけて
That. Got him. Missed. Fine. Move real fast enough. Sit. Nope. Fine to me. Nothing to grab here. We got treasure finally. Oh wait, here's the boss. Yeah, don't sass the harpy. Fine. See ya. Any loot? No loot. Okay, fine. We'll go fast more. What level is this thing supposed to be? Ah, crap. Okay, I didn't take that much damage. Not Stupid. This isn't gonna do very much damage, unfortunately. I need a real arrow. That crap. This is not stunned. Don't die. Okay, it's not doing that much damage. I shouldn't be complaining. Stupid. Ah. Air recovery. Not complaining. No more arrows, huh? It's almost dead. See? Wasn't too hard. I'll let your boy.
There seem to be more nests similar to this one spread throughout the area. You exit the area, taking care to avoid drawing the attention of any other harpies.
Guess we're gonna go deeper later. C and D level glute. Blah. Whatever. It'll be fine. Level up. Okay. Only went up one level, but that's okay. Do I only gain levels when I complete the level? I forget. Let's grab all these spoils. We'll take them all, whatever. How do I obtain them all? Take all spoils and quit. We're fine.
You have fulfilled the request. Report your work to the Guildmaster.
Well, let's save our game first before we start doing anything dumb. Yep. We're good. Alright. So let's bum around, see what else we can do while we're here.
You return to the guild to report your quest. However, Samuel gives you an additional task. It is possible to resurrect the dead with their bones. He tells you to go to the temple to attempt the resurrection ritual.
Costs a bit of money, as I recall.
Canaan Temple is a temple dedicated to the worship of the goddess Althena. Proceed there immediately.
Not Athena, Althena. Know the difference.
You were ordered to attempt to resurrect guild members at Canaan Temple.
There. Had to touch the trackpad to get the map to show up.
As you enter, a kindly voice echoes from the back. You seem to be in need of help, a monk says, and approaches you. The prayer of the monks sometimes restores the dead to life. The goddess bestows mercy to those whose time has not yet come.
Even the monk is stacked in this game. Everyone's jacked in this game.
Wandering one, how can I help you?
Like I said, realistic proportions are not the place for this game. There's a place in George Kamatani's... There's a place in George Kamatani's mind that the world can't erase. Let's see. Didn't feel thought. Oh well. Guess we're resurrecting
Allow this heart to beat again.
mage dude.
Quench their thirst. Lead the wandering soul back. Reverse death. And awaken them.
That's 30 FPS.
The prayer reaches the goddess, and the pile of bones is made new. The adventurer pledges their allegiance to you as thanks. Any adventurers you resurrect will wait for you at the inn. You can now fill out your party with those who are waiting at the inn. Please be aware that if you leave an area and one of your party has fallen, they will become lost. If you encounter any bones during your questing, be sure to bring them back and resurrect them so that they can assist you.
Okay. I have at least one ally. I need you, I need you, I need you right now. I need you right now. So don't let me down. I think we're good. Let's leave the tavern and do some more exploring. We got our fairies. Let's
You
at
have
least, take
fulfilled the
Tinkerbell back to her
request.
home.
Report your work to the guildmaster.
Actually. Oh, yeah, the fairy town castle, whatever, hasn't been opened up yet. We'll get to that in a second. Eventually, it's going to open up.
After delivering your
Red
report,
light.
you think you see
Red
part
light.
of a smile cross Samuel's face. You are now registered with the guild. You may now get cooperation from guild members. They may participate in your party and help you in completing quests.
You're going to join me for free, I hope.
The Adventurers Guild has a backlog of quests because many adventurers are occupied with the Dragon's Crown rumors. The king and his retinue left to find the Dragon's Crown and are missing. Many guild members are now searching for them. The existence of this crown that supposedly controls dragons is disputed, but the king was obsessed with finding it. Samuel hurriedly assigns you a new task. You get the feeling that he deems you reliable and trustworthy. It's a request from this country's Prime Minister. The quest's details will be provided at the castle. You wonder about the lives of the powerful people in that grand castle. You happily accept the job.
You're back.
Skill, the player skills will be strengthened in quests. Don't remember this part. What's a wind shot, so whatever. Current level 2, so I must be at least level 9 to learn that skill. So this part I do remember. So I can't really learn anything else at this point, can I? I can learn this one. Use again to deactivate. Well, poison might be useful against a boss, so there's that. Taking him from behind with a dagger. Wait, do I have a dagger? Into war, Salamander Oil. Must be at least level 13. Blah, we'll come back to this. Use the Holdout Dagger to produce a dagger to attack with? I don't know what that means. We'll get to that later. Increase the number of arrows you can carry. I need to be level 3, so we'll get to that later. Common. Slide attack. Increase chance of taking an enemy down when sliding. But I already do take an enemy down when I'm sliding, I thought. Coins recovers HP. That might be good. Use power, picking up coins adds to your score. As opposed to what it does before. As opposed to what it does now, I guess. Increases your max HP. What increases my XP just right off the bat? chance that a temporary weapon will decrease the number of uses. We can't use that yet. You can use evade. Oh yeah, there's a cooldown on the evade. There's a limit on the evade ability. You can only use it so many times before it has to recharge, I want to say. Let's try that one. Wealth to health. So we'll come back later.
You have a request.
Help the honey buzzards. Harbor. Okay. No other quests? No other quests. Good, then I can go to the castle.
You accepted a new request from the guild. You must go to the castle for further details. Flanked by guards, you are led through the secure castle. Princess Vivian and Prime Minister Gustav awaited you. The Prime Minister speaks a lot, in contrast to the silent princess. He asks you to swear to keep this matter secret. The royal scepter has been stolen. A witness who saw the thief described him as Tommet, a known bandit. Your job is to track down Tommet and retrieve the scepter. Also, for the sake of the kingdom, this must be kept secret.
Is there worried someone might sell it or something?
Ranni whispers that he knows of this Tommet. He is well known and is based out of the old capital. You bow and leave the throne room. In order to retrieve the royal scepter, you chase the thief into the ruins of the old capital.
We'll get to that in the next video. Okay, so I can't go to the fairy place. Just have to unlock that later.
Welcome to my shop. What would you like?
I have to appraise some things. But I might not need to appraise anything yet, actually. But I do kind of want to get some armor, so I might as well do that. Gotta spend a bunch of money, though, that's the problem. Requires level 3, requires level 2, okay. So basically, some of these items I can't even equip anyway. I can hold 500 items, I guess I won't appraise them yet. Nothing's gonna break, is it? I forget which ones are actually useful, so I'll just have to learn it all over again. Yeah, most of the stuff I can't even equip anyway.
Which one do you want?
Yeah, I'll sell this stuff. Some of the stuff I'm gonna sell eventually.
What would you like?
Yeah, this thing hasn't lost too much, so I'm not gonna worry about that too much. Yeah, how can I get more of this healing crap?
Which one do you want?
I can use a certain number of times when you return to the town. Your equipped items will be restocked as long as they have restocks remaining. Okay. So another healing potion. I'll take that.
What would you like?
Yeah, so I got another set of healing potions, just in case. Why not? Alright, so we'll end this video here and head over to the next joint. We gotta save first before we start doing anything fancy. So we'll do we'll complete one of these missions on the next video.